Make thousands of dollars with ClaudeBot. Today, I'm breaking down how everyday people are quietly pulling in thousands of dollars a month using Claude in 2026. Not theory, not recycled Twitter threads, but real, practical execution. I'm talking about Anthropic's Claude with Artifacts, Claude Code, and the new Claude Co-Work desktop agent, the full power suite. It doesn't matter if you're on the free version, the $20 Pro plan, or Max. You don't need to be a developer. You don't need a tech background. What you need is the right approach. In this video, I'm giving you the exact frameworks, copy-ready prop structures, and the platforms where money is actually changing hands right now. We'll cover 4 strategies that are working today and how to use Claude to multiply any business model. By the end, you'll know exactly where to start and how to move this week. Let's get into it. Claude stands out in 2026 for one simple reason. It doesn't lose context when things get complex. You can feed it long instructions, multiple layers, real data, and it keeps track. That alone makes it powerful. But what really turns it into a business engine are 3 features most people still aren't using properly: Artifacts, Claude Code, and the Claude Co-Work desktop app. And if you stay with me, I'll show you exactly how regular people are using those 3 tools to build income streams that used to require developers, designers, or entire teams. Artifacts let you create live, interactive outputs inside the chat. Not just text, but working prototypes. You can click them, test them, and tweak them instantly. Claude Code connects directly to your environment, so it can write and refine real code. And Claude Co-Work can analyze actual folders, transcripts, spreadsheets, and multi-file systems while you step away. That combination is what changes everything. So instead of just asking Claude questions, you're building assets. And assets are what pay. Now let's move into strategy 1, the fastest and safest way to start if you're brand new: digital products, specifically Notion templates and structured planners. Before you scroll past this thinking, that's saturated, hear me out. Most people create lazy templates. The ones making real money are creating systems. Here's how you do it properly. Go to claude.ai. Free work to test. Pro gives you more flexibility. Open a new chat and be specific. Don't say, make a Notion planner. Tell it exactly who it's for and what outcome it solves. For example, ask it to create a complete life dashboard for busy entrepreneurs with tasks, habit tracking, OKRs, finance tracking, and weekly reviews. Ask for relations, roll-ups, automation logic, and a clean design structure. End your prompt with output as a complete working artifact. When Claude generates it, don't just accept it. Click around, break it, add data, ask it to refine sections, add a 90-day view, improve mobile layout, add progress visualization. This back and forth is where quality increases. That's your competitive edge. And here's the retention moment. The difference between a $3 template and a $27 template is polish. Most people stop too early. Once it's solid, duplicate it into your Notion workspace. Take screenshots, jump into Canva and create a clean mock-up cover. Ask Claude to write your Etsy description with benefits, bullet points, and FAQs. Then list it at $27. That price psychologically converts extremely well right now. But don't stop at 1. Create niche variations: a fitness coach dashboard, a freelancer client manager, a student study OS, a real estate lead tracker. Each variation takes less time once you build the base. 5 to 10 listings give you shelf space. Shelf space creates volume. Volume creates income stability. And here's something important. This becomes semi-passive fast. Once listings are live, you focus on optimizing keywords and improving conversion images. That's how people quietly scale to thousands per month. No hype, just systems. Now, if digital products don't excite you, let's move into something more direct: freelance leverage. Strategy 2 is turning Claude into your speed advantage. Businesses don't pay for AI. They pay for outcomes delivered quickly. And Claude compresses production time massively. Think about this. A 2,000-word SEO blog post used to take a full day. Now, with a strong prompt structure, outline, refinement pass, and optimization tweak, you can deliver something client-ready in under 2 hours. That time compression becomes profit margin. Start by creating 3 strong portfolio pieces using Claude: a blog post, a product description bundle, a Notion workspace build. These are proof, not practice. Then go to Fiverr or Upwork and position yourself around outcomes, not I use AI. Instead, I build high-converting Shopify product descriptions with 24-hour delivery. Or I create structured Notion systems for small business owners. Start modestly priced to build reviews. Deliver fast. Over-deliver slightly. Then increase pricing. Add retainers, ongoing blog content, monthly dashboard updates, email sequence refreshes. Here's where it gets interesting. Claude Co-Work allows you to analyze entire folders. That means you can offer something like a business insight audit. A client shares their files, sales data, customer emails, project documents, and you generate a structured executive summary with revenue leaks and growth suggestions. That level of insight used to require consultants charging thousands. Now you can deliver it in a day. If you're still here, good. Because strategy 3 is where things shift from income to scale. Custom AI agents. This sounds technical, but it's not as intimidating as it appears. The key is identifying repetitive friction inside businesses. Sales follow-ups, lead categorization, client reporting, feedback analysis, inventory summaries. Using Claude Co-Work, you can point it at data and instruct it to build structured dashboards. Sort leads by budget mentioned. Extract key quotes. Analyze sentiment trends. Build summary buttons. Output as HTML dashboards. You test, refine, deploy. And instead of charging $150 like freelancing, you're charging $1,500, $3,000, sometimes $5,000 for a system. Or you convert it into $97 to $497 per month subscriptions for maintenance. The main lesson here is this. One good system can be duplicated across multiple clients in the same niche. You're not reinventing each time. You're refining and reusing. That's where 5-figure months become realistic. Now, let's dive into strategy 4, amplification. If you already have any business, Claude becomes your force multiplier. Researching trending products, writing product descriptions, drafting email sequences, analyzing competitor pricing, generating ad copy, creating FAQ structures, even drafting supplier negotiation emails. Imagine running a Shopify store and spending 1 hour a day because Claude handles most operational writing and analysis. That's what many e-commerce operators are quietly doing. And here's the mindset shift that matters. Claude isn't the business. It's the leverage layer. The business model still matters. Execution still matters. But leverage accelerates everything. Now, let's slow this down and make the timeline crystal clear so you know what's realistic and what's just hype. In your first week, the goal isn't to go viral or hit 5 figures. The goal is momentum. You can realistically create and launch 3 solid digital templates or land 1 paying freelance client. If you stay focused and actually publish your work instead of perfecting it forever, earning somewhere between $200 and $500 in that first week is very achievable. Not guaranteed, but absolutely possible with execution. By the end of your first month, things start compounding. You've added more products, improved your listings, or delivered multiple freelance gigs. At this stage, reaching $2,000 to $5,000 total for the month becomes realistic because you're stacking income sources instead of relying on just one. By month 3, you're no longer experimenting, you're optimizing. This is when you introduce higher ticket AI agents or expand your product catalog significantly. With consistency and reinvestment, crossing $10,000 in a month becomes possible. The key isn't luck, it's sustained execution. But here's the honest warning most people skip. Don't try to attack all 4 strategies at the same time. That's how you burn out and make zero progress. Pick one path, go deep into it, refine your process, improve your delivery, get proof it works. Then and only then start stacking the others on top. Focus first, expansion later. And before you click away, pause for a second and actually think about this. Which path fits your personality? Are you the structured product builder who enjoys creating clean systems and selling them over and over? The fast-paced freelancer who likes quick wins and client interaction? The systems architect who loves building powerful AI agents behind the scenes? or the business amplifier who plugs AI into existing ventures and multiplies results? Comment which one you're choosing. I'll guide you in that direction. You now have a practical, human blueprint that's working in 2026. You now have the complete playbook to make thousands with ClaudeBot in 2026. The strategies are clear, the steps are practical, and the tools are accessible, even if you're starting on the free plan. The only missing piece is execution. Which strategy are you starting with today? Comment below and I'll send you a custom prompt tailored to that path. If this breakdown gave you clarity, like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications because we're building real income systems here. And next up is how to start dropshipping in 2026. A full beginner-friendly, step-by-step guide where Claude handles product research, winning descriptions, automation flows, and even ad angles. If you want that next, drop the word dropshipping